This is the morning of the 21st of July, 2024. I came across this interesting article on Excellent Town by Sarah Davies. Not just a pretty face, a ranking of the U.S. presidents according to their IQ. I found it to be rather entertaining. George W. Bush. While many different presidents have served in the United States of America, it is the most recent presidencies that people tend to remember. George W. Bush, son of former United States President George H. Bush, was in office from 2001 to 2009. His larger-than-life persona made him one of the most memorable presidents of modern times. You're not kidding. 9/11. Starting off this list with an IQ of 124, he was a man of many intelligences. Not only did he attend Harvard, but he has a colorful military portfolio, having served as a pilot in the National Guard throughout the Vietnam War. Now, the way that's written, you would assume that he was sent to Vietnam, correct? Serving as a pilot in the National Guard throughout the Vietnam War. Actually, if the truth be known, from what I've read, he deserted the National Guard to work on a senator's campaign for re-election. Guy's a complete joke. Many people don't know this, but he's actually a very gifted painter and has had many gallery showings throughout his life. His IQ of 124. You can go through the entire list of presidents. I found it interesting. I'm just going to give you some that entertain me. You got George H. Bush. He has 130.1 IQ, according to this article. Just scrolling down. Grover Cleveland, Dwight Eisenhower. He was rather intelligent as well. 131.9. Benjamin Harrison. George Washington, 132.5. Martin Van Buren. Just scrolling down. William Henry Harrison. You want to read all of these because they're really interesting. Harrison's 133.9. What do you think Donald is? Huh? Well, remember when he was in office, he had his attorney, Michael Cohen, send letters to all the institutions that he attended. And the letter stated that if they release his grades, they'll not get any government grants ever. And if they have one, it'll be canceled. Why would someone do that if they had decent grades? Well, the guy's a complete effing moron. Wait till you hear what he says about his IQ. Lyndon B. Johnson, he had a fairly high IQ as well. 140.6. Herbert Hoover, Richard Nixon. Nixon had 142.9. Now here's Barack Obama, the fudge-packing homosexual. The 44th president elected of the United States made history in more ways than one. You're not kidding. A Muslim in the White House. Obama served as president from 2009 to 2017 and showed the American people they were just like so many others in the great country. The first African American. He's not African American. He's Arab Muslim. I don't know why they can't get their facts straight. Obama was a beacon of hope for so many Americans. Yeah, hope and change. Remember that bullshit? Huh? Look at this floppy-eared bastard. With an IQ of 145, it makes the 44th president of the United States, has both a degree from Columbia University and Harvard Law. That's total bullshit. His degrees were bought, like Jared Kushner's degree was bought. Many others, I'm sure, are bought as well. being the first African-American president of the Harvard Law Review, he wasn't the first African-American. He's Arab Muslim, and he didn't write a thesis. The only one that didn't at the Harvard Law Review. Obama was a real trailblazer. You're not kidding. He's also a poo pusher, set for envisioning and making change, a believer in equality, homosexual marriages, and justice. Obama left many great initiatives in his legacy. Yeah, like emptying Guantanamo is one of them, huh? I think it's a joke. Abraham Lincoln had an IQ of 148, and what's amazing with him is he was self-taught. Franklin D. Roosevelt, 150. John F. Kennedy, 150.8. So it seems like 150.8 is the highest one, does it not? Then you got Theodore Roosevelt, 153. Woodrow Wilson, 155.2. Jimmy Carter, the Peanut King, 156. All right, so Donald Trump. Many people never expected that the 45th President of the United States would be none other than business and real estate mogul Donald Trump. When he first ran for office after the Obama administration, the public was unsure if he was fit for the job. However, from 2017 to 2021, he successfully ran the office and did many things to help the American economy. You mean like shutting it down? Whoever writes these articles, they're completely stupid. Look at this dope that smiled, shit on his face. Trump IQ has been disputed for many years, as he has refused to ever do any sort of formal IQ testing, and rather claims that he has an IQ of 156. Wouldn't that make it the highest of all the other previous presidents? When asked about his level of IQ, he responded, "Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it." Tell me this guy isn't delusional. Bill Clinton, he had a fairly high IQ as well, 159. Yeah, you want to read through the whole thing, it's rather interesting. But I thought you'd enjoy what that moron had to say about his IQ. Donald J. Trump, you all know it. Guy's a complete joke. I'll attach the link. Look at it, pass it along, and thanks for listening.